have you gone, my old working brain? But I long to talk with you again. I hope a storm comes around so hard and carries me up and away onto my sense. For I have everything I need by my head. I once had dreams of some country living, close July's then heavy snow, Sunday lunch with my homegrown potatoes, living freely, nice and easy I'd be home. Living freely, nice and easy I'd be home. I'd watch the colours change around my country home. Within my wall, and on stormy days the wind blows through that space to play a tune for a fool who fell away. The weeds grow long as all my days. Soon the bricks will fall and I'll be stuck this way.
Morning. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Enjoying me another adventure. It's been about 4 to 5 weeks for the last time we were out, so I've just took this opportunity. It's Sunday the 22nd of October and I'm up it's just up by Laggan. These two I was going to leave for into the winter, but it's the day after the storm babet, and everywhere's pretty much been flooded up east side, so come here closer to the west side. And the day's got a wee bit of relief as Monday's going to be more rain and that, so I thought, why not get out today? It's my first chance I've had. Been doing a few camping trips before the camping season comes to an end for the year, and the weekends in between has just been rotten weather, so there's no point going. But I think I've made a good decision today. I'm going to be doing Beinn Teallach and Beinn Teallach, I think it is. I'm not too sure, I'll need to check the name again. These two sit together, and this is us. Well, it's a cracking morning. Looking back down towards Laggan. I'm sure that's Beinn Teallach, the three down there I've done, and looking at Chino as well. That was the two. The last time I done them, it was a wee bit of snow on the top of them. I'm looking at still Corriesine. And then further down here you've got the start of the Grey Corries heading out towards Ben Nevis and that. But I'm hoping I'll get some good views for the top if it clears. As I say, I'm going to do, this is a weird one out the two. It's in cloudy now, and the other one's this one out here. So I know there's a drop between them, but they're not too far in, these ones, so it's not a big distance into them. A lot of the ones I've been doing recently. So I'm going to do the wee one first. The reason for doing that is we've got a river here, and I wasn't too sure how high the river was going to be if it was in spate. As I say, because if I went up and came back down, I couldn't get across the river. I'd have been stuck to go away down to the road and all the way back. So I've came across, I managed to get across, a few jumps there, but I've made it. So I'm going to take the wee one in first and come back down the bigger one, and that'll take me back down to the van. But I'm hoping the clouds will clear as I get to the bigger one and maybe get some views. I know it's to be a bit cloudy and some snow showers at the tops today, so, but fingers crossed. I say I'll keep heading up and I'll catch you in the way up. Okay. Well folks, there's a wee bit of slog coming up there. We just reached the stile here. It looks as if they just put a new one in. There's been a track that comes up for the forest when I've come up. It's really boggy. It's probably not the best mountain to be on after a storm. Even in the summer when it's had a wee bit of rain, I know it's quite boggy, a lot of people say that. So it's probably not ideal. But I was struggling to get a mountain range. It was maybe got to get a bit of decent weather. This one's probably one of the better ones. I say, you can even see out there the big sort of dark clouds going across the other mountains. It's going to be like that hit and miss anyway today. But just making progress up, just up to the new stile, and I'm going to carry on up this track and then head up onto the first one. I say, I think it will go quite quick now. And this is looking across into the Teallach, where we'll probably drop back down and go up onto the second one. So they don't look that far in for the road, these ones, which is quite good, considering they've not been out for a while. So I'm just going to keep heading on and I'll catch in a wee bit further up. Hi folks, that's me at the top of the first one, Beinn Teallach. This is the smallest munro in Scotland, and it was only recently promoted. I think it was back in the 90s, maybe 97, and it's just making the munro height as before. I think it was actually 3 feet below it, but they've done a recalculation and they're classing it as at the 3,000 feet mark, so it's obviously the munro now. So this is like the 282nd munro. It's the smallest one. So it's been a wee slog coming up there. I would reckon to about 600-700 metres. It was quite boggy all the way. I'm probably quite glad I've got that bit out of the way rather than going back down that way, because it's slippy and boggy, sinking all the way up. So I would say it's probably one of my least enjoyable walks I've had. And I think across the glen at Chino as well, coming off that was like a heather bashing as well all the way down. So it seems to be quite a few of the mountains about this area are quite like that. But nevertheless, it's another one in the bag. It is actually getting quite chilly. As I say, it's forecast for some snow at the tops today as well, so it could very well snow. As I say, the wind chill's taking it right down. It's probably below minus getting now, I can feel it. So I'm not going to sit about here too long. I'm going to make my way onto the second one. So it's a drop back down. I think it goes down to about 600 metres to the Teallach, and then it'll take it back up. So we should go back out to the cloud height, get some views down there. I was hoping for it to maybe clear. I know in the afternoon it might be clearing up a bit, but we'll probably be off them by then, so it's just one of the things. As I say, it's been that storm the weekend. This is a Sunday, so I can't really grumble for the weather. At least it's dry now, that's a good thing. There is wee patches of snow up here, it's not getting me much anyway. But I'm going to go on and go into the second one, as I say, because I'm not want to get caught out of the weather in case it does snow, and it is getting quite chilly. So we'll catch you in at the other one. Okay. Folks, just a quick one. I've just came off the top there. That was a wee cairn that was sitting at just there here, and the path takes you back round over to here. There is another cairn here. It looks as if that one's higher, and you look across here, they look about the same. So we're bypassing it anyway, so at least there's two cairns in just in case. So we're going to be heading over the edge now and back down, as I say, right back down to about 600 metres, and then we'll take back up. So it was just a wee check in to say that there, just in case that wasn't the top. But at least I've caught the two cairns anyway as you're coming by it. So I'll catch you in further down. Hi, just walking down maybe about 15 minutes off the top, Beinn Teallach. We've basically just come down there, all these wee rugged bits, and we're making our way back down here, back out, and then we'll be taking back onto the second Munro, which is basically just round the corner here up. So this wee path will continue down. We'll catch a Beinn and then just be basically going straight back up. But aye, this has got a real feeling of remoteness round here. See, that's us in a couple of hours in for the road. They're the first one coming down into the back end. You're basically into, there's nothing about here, it's just empty land. Some smaller hills and probably some Donalds and Corbettes kicking about in there. Not too sure, I'll need to look them up. Wee Locking down here as well. I see that's the back end of the first one. The way down here we've been hearing quite a lot of the stags roaring as well, so it's been quite good to hear a bit of wildlife. Aye, I'm just going to continue down. I'll catch in at Beinn before we take the ascent back up onto the second one. Okay. Hi folks, just checking in. I done there was two tops at that second one there, Beinn Teallach, I think it was called. About 3 metres of difference between the two of them, so I went to both cairns. I'll put that up in the video. I've had to come down quite a bit to this style. The weather came in me there. It was actually hailstones, there was snow at the top. There was a boulder field coming down, so to watch what it was doing. So this is the first time I've actually managed to get the camera out. As I say, I've come out the clouds here. So the weather just changed. But now I'm below the clouds, it's a lot better. Still a bit windy, but looking back down, that's the style down here. I don't know if we'll see it. When I went up through this morning, I think there's actually some people going up Beinn Teallach, you know, you can see them. So they're going up the way I went up this morning. They've got quite a hard day ahead of them. I think it was going to be as bad as that, but the bogs actually made it worse. It's made it a lot harder for walking it. And looking earlier, just came at the clouds. That was the shoulder we came down away on the back to come away up and run. I say it's a good walk, but I think I'd be trying to leave this one for the summer when it's dried out. I think it'd take a lot of drying out these two mountains. There's a lot of bog on it. So I'm going to just head on back down, and I'll probably catch in at the forest just down at the bottom. Well folks, that's me back down. I'm just on the wee road back to the van, and it's been a day or two halves, as I say. It looks quite good now, the sun's back out, and the way up was the same this morning, but once I got to the tops of them, it was just clouded in both of them and getting hit with hailstones and rain and snow and everything at the top of it. So, but I still managed to get the two of them done, so it's another two ticked off. I say it would have been great to get some views, but I've got some decent sort of footage in that, so hopefully I'll get something up. I say, in the way back down the road, I'm going to stop just down it's like Loch Laggan, I'm sure it is, and see if I can get the drone up, because the wind's calmed down a wee bit now. So fingers crossed. On the way back down there, it's just by the Craigmeggy Nature Reserve, by the car park down there, so I'll see if I can get it up and get some footage. If I can, I'll put it on at the end of the video as well. So I say that's two done, just after that storm that hit us at the weekend there. Didn't really hit where I stay too much, it was more the winds that was hitting us. We didn't get any floods or that, but still a few people in Scotland get flooded out and that up the east coast, so I seen the day was to be a wee bit better, and it's been a lot better. It's not been as windy and rainy as where it's been, so took the chance. I say it's nearly 5 weeks for I was last out, so I'm starting to feel it a wee bit in the legs. So hopefully I can get out a wee bit more often again. Just had a wee spell there of going camping and things before the weather turned. So that'll be the end of that for the year probably as well. So, but aye, so hopefully you tune in, join me in the next one. As I say, don't know where it'll be, but whatever the weather's doing, that's where it'll be. If it's any good, I'll be going to that area, so I'll keep an eye on it. I say, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.
Have you gone, my old working brain? But I long to talk with you again. I hope a storm comes around so hard and carries me up and away onto my sense. For I have everything I need by my head. I once had dreams of some country living, close Julys, then heavy snow. Sunday lunch with my homegrown potatoes, living freely, nice and easy I'd be home. Living freely, nice and easy I'd be home. I'd watch the colours change around my country home.